Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Open Esports Student Games OXY 2025 from the Custom Examiner, and with me I have none other than Guns and Aces. What's up, Guns and Aces? How are you doing?
I am doing better now. The game is about to start. Nothing really brightens up my day like a good, really good Dota match. Whose match are we watching today? Actually,
I think it is Nepal and Sri Lanka, if I'm not wrong.
okay. So Nepal and Sri Lanka. I am a Nepalese person, right?
Mhm.
Uh, I will try not to be biased, I guess.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Yep, it is Nepal versus Sri Lanka. Let's see who will win. But then again, we'll be talking about the previous games. Before that, the player interaction. Nepal has Miro, has Season, Yodip, Sanu, and Mel. And on the other hand, from Sri Lanka, we have Misaki, we have Silent Wolf, we have Looper, we have Legacy, and Ozzy. Silent Wolf was not there in the previous game against Bangladesh. I think they have made a simple roster change just to fit into this. I don't know. Probably they have some other plans into the game today. And what do you think about the last game between Team Bangladesh and Sri Lanka?
Right. I really don't want to do this to you right now, right? But I am experiencing some audio issues again. But this time I think
Okay.
it's more like I can't hear what you're saying. I can see that you're talking, but I can't really hear what you're saying. I think it's some
Oh,
sort of issue on my end.
I
Let,
think
let me fix it really quick.
I think what you should do is turn my audio from um, the Video Ninja. I guess that would help you. All right. Anyway, we'll be going into the draft. All right, we can see that from Team Nepal, they have banned Dazzle, then Queen of Pain, and CM. And on the other hand, Sri Lanka has banned Abaddon, Leshrak, Witch Doctor, and Doom. Doom is a very good ban, I would say, because in this meta, they're using the mid Doom, and that is the crazy hero in the mid lane. Like he can destroy every single thing. So it's a good ban, I would say. And then again, like Nepal went for that Batrider ban. They don't want to play against the Batrider. It is very annoying in the lanes and in the mid game scenario as well. When Batrider is done with his dagger, he'll just dagger in less so a member, or probably a support, and then turn towards his teammate. So it's kind of like a permanent shutdown before the fight even started. So that's a very good thing, I would say.
10 seconds remaining.
Anyway, we can see that
Radiant team
Nepal went for that peak, Pugna peak, and the Mercy peak as well. Like we have seen before, the Mercy can be very deadly. Bangladesh has picked it against Sri Lanka, and it was very good. Like Nepal also picked it against Team
10
India. It
seconds
was doing
remaining.
fine, but unfortunately, it didn't they
5
didn't end up
seconds remaining.
winning the game against Team
Radiant
India.
team banned.
But let's see what they can do against Team Sri Lanka. On the other hand, Team Sri Lanka went for that ancient apparition. I really like this pick coming in from Team Sri Lanka. Then they went for the Dawnbreaker, the as usual one. Like he can jump from one place to another. He can jump from
Dire
from
team banned.
this side to another side to any teammates and heal them for a very long time and like join the fight whenever he wants. And then we have the ogre magic. Ogre magic, I believe they will be going for the third probably
10
fourth
seconds
position, I would say,
remaining.
because they still have a carry to pick. On the other hand, they have the
5
void spirit.
seconds
Void spirit
remaining.
did so much in the last game, but let's see how they will be controlling in this game scenario.
Radiant team ban. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero.
All right, the team Sri Lanka has picked. They have picked the Lifestealer, and Nepal went for the Jakiro. Probably, but they have changed the player. I think Dream. I didn't see. Sorry, not Dream. I didn't see the Silent Wolf in the last game, so I'm assuming that they have some change of players and they have something else in their mind. And we are not seeing Pudge playing this time. So Pudge was a very experienced player from Team Sri Lanka's end, but then again, like they have changed a bit. Let's see how this will end. But draft wise, I would say Nepal has the upper hand here. What do you think about that?
Jeez. Feed the trees. This pleases me to no end.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are starting the game, the first game between Team Nepal and Team Sri Lanka. Guns and Aces, are you excited about this game? I think he's again facing some difficulty here, but anyway, like Team Nepal went for that smoke. Performance, bro. Mm-hmm.
What are we laughing about?
30 seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Yeah, I think the audio is back now, right?
Yep, I can hear you.
So like I was saying, like you asked me what I thought about Nepal versus Sri Lanka, right? So as a Nepalese caster, I'm really happy to see Nepal play. But after seeing the game of Sri Lanka yesterday, I'm really looking forward to their comeback story. The redemption arc.
Well, this is not the first time I'm seeing Jakiro mid.
I mean, it's really the twin terror thing, right? So the twin terror thing makes it really
Expectations altered.
just wait.
But I think we have missed the first blood anyway. Like if we were single, never mind. In top lane, Ogre Magi might fall here, but no, Mercy will not be able to finish the job. But we were talking about the mid lane Jakiro. Like I'm not surprised with this pick. I have seen this matchup before, like Jakiro mid, and I've tried it in my pub games as well. It is very overpowered after 30 to 35 minutes, but before that it is a bit weak. But then again, like you can make it work with like your magic damage and stuff. But after a while, like after 15 minutes into the game, like you need to go for those physical item build. Not only 15, I would say like from the minute 1 onward, you need to go for those picks like Orchid, probably the Maelstrom as well, and then you can go for the like Witchblade if needed. Either you go Witchblade or go Maelstrom, then you can go for the Hurricane Pike as well. Like he becomes so annoying and so powerful, like he can like literally kill everyone all by himself.
So looks like that is exactly what's going to happen here. Actually, in the mid lane, the Jakiro does get the first. Well, it's not the first blood, right? But he does get a kill on the Void Spirit. And I was going to ask you: have you ever, been through a Jakiro mid? Have you ever had to contest a Jakiro mid? And it looks like you were the one playing the Jakiro mid, right? So
Absolutely.
as someone who's had to play against the Jakiro mid, it's not the best of places that you want to be in, right? Especially as a melee hero, like it just sucks, man. The experience. That Lifestealer almost was gone on, but nothing really happened there.
Absolutely. And on the other hand, we can see that in the bot lane, they're just trying to go for the end. Okay, Ench will go down.
So Team Nepal end up losing their first death, right? So they give up their first death right now. But the Void Spirit, man, it just looks really, really rough right now. Yeah, actually, it's the same for me as well. I can hear you twice as well, and I can hear myself as well. I mean, it's really weird right now. I hope the audience is not having the same issue.
Yep, absolutely. I believe this will be fixed soon. And anyway, we were seeing a kill in the bot lane. Like Enchantress went down to Dawnbreaker, and this time they're going on to the Pugna. But Pugna is very strong, and he is not alone. Mercy comes into the rescue. Mercy gets the kill onto Silent O.
So Nepal already starting to pull a little bit ahead in this game one right now. So it's
Yep.
2K lead at 4 minutes, right?
Uh-huh.
Dire's
But
middle
I really
tower
wanted
is
to
under
see
attack.
who's last hitting the most, right? The last it stats, like if the operator could pull that up.
Yeah.
I'd be really really grateful right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I was looking for that as well, but I can't see that. I think we're having some issue. But anyway, we can see that like in the bot lane. Oh no, Ancient Apparition might fall here, and he will. Dream takes the kill.
Dire's middle tower
Ooh, the
has been
deny
denied.
coming in from Legacy. He didn't want to give it to. Oh, never mind. The Dawnbreaker will fall as well. I don't know what Dawnbreaker was doing all alone. Like, I believe he went for the Nature's Prophet kill, but it wasn't worth it at all. Like, he didn't get the kill. He died for nothing, and he just, like, destroyed the lane for himself.
So, so it's since it's still early on in the production, right? So it looks like we're still facing some issues, but Nepal is pulling ahead. I don't know if you can hear me right now. Like,
Yeah, I
not
can, I
if you
can.
can hear me, I guess.
I can.
Yeah, so I can't actually really hear you right now, but well, I can see the game, and the game does look interesting for Nepal right now. But Sri Lanka, it looks like they're having some issues again, and like similar issues to yesterday. But they do kind of look like they're having an easier time than yesterday. But Ogre Mag guy, he gets pulled back in again. Marcy, she does not have her level 6 yet, but does have another jump, and the Netherblast will take another tower there. Almost took the tower, right? So it's about to get taken down.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is falling.
Ooh, they're going for the edge, and it will fall, but Jakiro comes into the rescue. He will use the macro fire. He's going for the Dawnbreaker, but the kill was taken by Blues, and they're going for more. The shield room will help them a bit, but unfortunately the tower is still standing and they cannot go through it. But they are going for the tower a bit, giving a bit of damage towards it. And on the other hand, top lane, they will lose the tower in top. Sri Lanka, they're not in a good position right now. 5k network lead already taken by Team Nepal in only 7 minutes. Dawnbreaker comes in again onto the Jakiro, but no, the Pugna's ward is dealing so much damage even without touching them. Pugna goes in, but oh no, I don't think he can. Yes, Blues will be securing the kill onto Ancient Apparition, and they're going for the Lifestealer as well. It is a solo kill by Ench. Can you imagine how strong Enchantress has become? Like, he's killing the Lifestealer all alone.
So yeah, we're still working on the audio issues, right? So I was just sitting here listening to you talk. So Nepal, they do have the early lead right now. I mean, it's looking pretty dire for Team Sri Lanka at the moment, but Team Nepal, they are pushing on, and they do have this draft that pushes really early. I mean, Marcy C kind of hits stars, I guess, and you have the Pugna, you have the Nature's Prophet, right? So it's a full-on, death ball, the early death ball kind of strat they have going on Nepal right now. And Lifestealer, he does need a few items to be online, and the same goes for the Void Spirit and the Dawnbreaker. So Nepal in a very difficult situation there, but the swamp creature, right, the one with the mini ravage, does use that to disengage the Marcy. But meanwhile, the Nepalese team are pushing down the bot lane and does catch the Ogre out of position here. The Ogre is only level 4 and might go down to the merciless beatdown of the Enchantress and the creep with the Zoo meta, right? So it's back, I guess. So anyway, the Team Nepal are pushing out the bottom lane. The Nether Blast already starting to poke at the towers. I think we're looking at the dead tower here, actually.
It's gonna be tough killing the tower without like killing at least 2 heroes from Team Sri Lanka. Let's see what Team Sri Lanka will do. But they have a pretty good control over this place, and oh no, they're going on to the edge. But Kogna here to save him with the heal. Ench will be activating his own heal as well, and on the other hand we can see that Nature's Prophet trying to push in a bit, but unfortunately they don't have any creep wave to do that, or maybe like controlled creeps to do that, so they're suffering a bit, I would say. But then again, like they have all the time in the world right now, only 9 minutes into the game and they're already into tier 3. Okay, the tower might go down here and they're going for the Ogre as well. Dream killed Ogre with his creep. That's how strong they are right now. And right now they're going on to the Ancient Apparition, but oh no, Void Spirit goes in, takes down the kill, and then he goes back. But on the other hand, they will lose 3, and this time only the 2 cores are available. But I don't think Lifestealer is ready to fight. But he will come anyway, I believe, because this might be the end. He can't just keep farming and lose the game here. So he needs to go in. I believe he's just waiting for an item or maybe like some levels so that like he can go for those fights. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see indeed, right? So Team Nepal, they are forging ahead. And so one side, I think they completely took complete control of the bottom lane, right? But they're still holding on to the T2s in the top and mid lanes. But like as you said, right? So they're just farming it up right now, choosing to ignore Team Nepal's advances for the moment and just trying to farm up their core items. But will they make it in time is the real question right now.
Absolutely, and look at Jakiro. He, like, this game is moving so fast. Jakiro couldn't get his Orchid till now, like, and they're pushing into tier 3. What do you expect? Like, Dawnbreaker comes in, but he might fall here. The Macro Bear will catch 3, and Ogre might fall here as well. Ogre goes down, and they are going for the life split this time. Lifestealer doesn't have any creep nearby. He can't use his ultimate. Just gonna use the rage to run away from that position, but they are on to the Lifestealer, and they will catch him anyway. But he will use the Flowing Blade to jump off the trees, and this time he got a creep to use his ultimate, and he's just running for his base. But will he be able to do that? And is on to the Lifestealer, and they are going forward. Mercy comes in, kills the creep, and Lifestealer was forced to use the raise, and he will get back.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
So Team Nepal, they are, like pursuing this really hard. It looks really scary there for a second for Team Nepal. For Team Sri Lanka there as well, because they were like multiple heroes were caught in. But here comes a death push from Team Nepal again. We have to see if Sri Lanka can do something to defend against this right now. But it looks pretty tough, man. It looks pretty tough. And I think Jakiro, he is going to finish his Witchblade, but I don't think it's going to come soon enough because the Ice Bass is here as well. The whole Team Sri Lanka bursting down on the Jakiro, but reinforcements are here. Team Nepal, they are ready to fight this toss back from Marcy, but the Dawnbreaker, she's in lots of trouble right now. But it's not just the Marcy, it's the Fat Boy. The Fat Boy goes down as well. So it's 3v4 at the moment. The Fat Boy does have his buyback, but it's just 10 seconds, but 10 seconds might just be too long because the Marcy, she actually tries to jump forward, but Nyx with the quick rage will get them to back out for now. But that's another set of racks for Team Nepal.
Absolutely, and this time they're running onto the Dawnbreaker again, but Dawnbreaker this time going onto the Mercy. I don't think he can go for it yet, but they will be going back. But Dawnbreaker is very low on HP. This time he will survive. The Pugna Word is doing so much damage towards the Sri Lanka without even touching them. Like, that is a huge plus point for them. Whenever you're using a spell, like, you'll be receiving a bit of damage, so that's how they're actually doing so much. And this time, oh no, Dawnbreaker comes in again. The Ice Blast will connect to Pugna. No, never mind, not the Pugna. And Dawnbreaker might fall here. Yes, he will. Latchler will fall as well. This time they're going on to the Ogre, but from the backline, we can see that the Voa Spirit came in, but unfortunately, Pugna with the Savior onto the Jakiro, and this time they are going for the racks. Legacy went for that team onto the Pugna. Pugna actually saved the day for Jakiro there.
Absolutely. I mean, there's this one interaction that I actually did not notice till now, right? So the GGs have been called, right?
Yep.
So that's the end of game 1. So 23-5 at 40, almost 15 minutes, right? So a resounding victory for Nepal, but Sri Lanka, I mean, I'm still hoping for their comeback story, man.
I mean, at this scenario, I don't think they will be able to give up a comeback. Like, it's only 14 minutes into the game. I don't think like something. I think something is wrong for Sri Lanka here, because we have seen the match against Team Bangladesh yesterday, and Team Sri Lanka, they were suffering there as well. Like, both of the game they lost, and the second game was very easy for them because like Team Bangladesh chose all the squishy heroes. But then again, like Team Sri Lanka, they couldn't close the gap. They went for a very good fight, but unfortunately that wasn't enough. So I think something is wrong for them. Something is not working at this point. I think if they lose this one, they're out of the game, if I'm not wrong. So they need to work a bit more, and they need to like I don't know, like plan some strategies, probably like come back with something like to counter their enemies. Like, literally Nepal went for a mid Jakiro and won the game. Can you imagine?
Exactly. I mean, we don't have to imagine it. We saw it firsthand right now. But one interaction that I really found interesting was, so they had their Team Nepal, right? They had their front lines go up the high ground and like just tank, and you had the Pugna in the background, ready to heal them, right? But once that Ice Blast comes into play, so I saw multiple times that Pugna was trying to heal them, but they were, frozen. Their health bars were frozen, right? So he could not heal them. So that was a pretty smart decision by Team Sri Lanka there. But in the end, I mean, if you could, output damage to go with the Ice Blast, maybe something could have been done. But, well, it is what it is, I guess.
I mean, you have a really small window to close the gap, like when the Ice Blast hits, but they didn't have enough damage to close the gap there. So that's why they suffered, and that's why that didn't work in favor of them. But I think that was a brilliant pick, as you said before, but it just didn't work. That's it.
I mean, that's what we talked about in the beginning as well, right? The draft is just 50% of the game. The execution is the rest. So theoretically, they did actually, have a plan, but it was just too quick. Team Nepal were moving really fast for Team Sri Lanka, and they just could not keep up with the early game and going into the mid. Well, we didn't actually even reach the mid game, to be honest. It was 15 minutes. So, so it's the same issue with yesterday's game, right? So I guess we'll be taking a break then.
Yep, absolutely. You were watching Open Esports Student Games OXY 2025, and from the custom desk, I'm Aaron Natul, and with me I have none other than Guns and Aces. We'll be going for a short break. Don't go anywhere. Keep some snacks with you, and we'll be right back.
17 minutes. And one more thing, dude. I would try not to speak too much during the casting, Like, it gets to be very distracting, So no time, essentially no time, zero time. It's going to be short probably. This game is going to be short as well. So Nipul, you start, alright?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Open Esports Student Games OXY 2025. From the casting desk, I'm Arnatul, and with me I have Guns and Aces. What's up, brother?
Well, we fixed the audio issues, guys. So, so I'm really excited for the next game, right? So, like I said, I'm really excited for Team Nepal to be playing, and I'm really excited for Team Sri Lanka to do something different. Like as you said, something is just not clicking for them, and I'm here for it. I'm here to see the moment that it just clicks for them, and they just make a comeback. I guess I'm still hopeful for that.
So we had a little chit chat behind the camera that which two teams will be qualifying for Russia, and we were saying that Sri Lanka already lost against Team Bangladesh. They're already losing against Team Nepal as well, and probably they will lose against India as India already beat Team Nepal. Yep, absolutely. So which two teams will be qualifying? So India will be qualifying for sure. For now, we can say that because they have already.
It's a fact.
Yeah, absolutely. But there will be a little competition between Team Nepal and Team Bangladesh. We don't know which team will come forward and take the victory here, but we can surely find out on 28th of August because their game will be on that day. And of course, tomorrow we have a game between Team Bangladesh and Team India. So that's gonna be another thing. If Team Bangladesh can manage to secure at least one game, then Team Nepal needs to win both games against Team Bangladesh. Otherwise, it will be a tiebreaker if they manage to secure 1-1 victory. So the tiebreaker would be I don't know how they will measure that, but the tiebreaker will be something like a 50-50 chance for both of the teams.
Yeah, so Team Nepal picked Miko, just so you know, and Team Sri Lanka picked immediately Earthshaker, right? So once again, Team Nepal does have those early picking heroes, right? You have the Abaddon on front, tanking up all the damage. You have the Shadow Shaman with endless stuns, with the Snake Thing to blow down your towers, and then you have Meepo, a really hard hero to keep down, and who is very active very early in the game, right? So Team Nepal, they are gearing up to fight this one, but Team Sri Lanka looks like all of them have strength heroes, I guess. Aren't all four of these strength heroes right now? And Undying would be absolutely devastating, man.
Yes, but then again, I'm a bit confused about the Earthshaker picture because, I don't think Earthshaker will be doing much. Of course, there is a Mepo out there, but will they have enough time for the Mepo to multiply multiple times? I think 2 Mepos will be enough to end the game.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think we saw in the last game as well, right? So Jakiro was not even able to complete his Witchblade. He was on the winning team, and he was not able even able to complete his Witchblade by the time the game was ending. So it's a really tough pick. But when you think of Meepo, you immediately go Earthshaker, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not the train of thought that was going through Team Sri Lanka, but it sure looks like it. But Team Sri Lanka, they are going for those tanky, those fat heroes, right? That want to just stand in front and soak up a ton of damage, but Is that the strategy that is going to work with Team Sri Lanka? I mean, I'm a little bit skeptical, to be honest.
10 seconds remaining.
If you ask me, I don't want to be hateful here, but I think
5
Team
seconds
Sri Lanka, what
remaining.
they can do is right now, like they will be just trying things out. Like they just want to have fun at this point, and that's why they're like going for the like picking the Pudge in a game of like.
Elimination,
Chen
right?
and like Shadow Shaman and Abaddon. I don't know. That was their first pick, I believe. So I think they're here for
Fun.
like
Select your
fun.
heroes.
Yeah, I think so because like they already understand that they won't be able to make it to the top two. So that's why I think they're here for those like hey, let's have fun, let's just enjoy it, let's
The
just play
comfort picks,
whatever we
right?
like.
Yeah, so the comfort picks. So let's just
Yeah,
do a
absolutely.
comfort picks. I was just looking for a win ranger. I mean, like in a losing game, you usually pick win ranger, right? It's the fun thing to do, right? You pick Pudges, you pick win rangers, you pick these fun heroes that may not be the best picks, but like you're going to have a good time with them. So again, Team Nepal with the Beastmaster, it's a pretty, death body kind of
seconds remaining.
draft again. So I don't think we'll be seeing a very long game this time.
5 seconds remaining.
Is it a mid Beastmaster?
I think it's more of a carry Abaddon, right? Wait, it's
I don't
Lewis
think
on
so.
Abaddon, so
Blues is actually
Lewis
the
is the carry, right? So Session is the one who usually goes mid. So I think you're right. It is the mid Beastmaster.
Wow, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I really haven't seen a Beastmaster mid for like maybe a year or so now. But let's see what Team Nepal can innovate here, right? I mean, you have the Shadow Shaman, you have the Chen. You can't really go wrong with these picks. I mean, there's so much room for error with these heroes. Extra lockdown and all that, right? So I'm just more scared for Team Sri Lanka because most of the big ultimate, let's not say most, right? So the Pudge and the Primal Beasts do have to have their ultimates channeled, right? So you have the Beastmaster here, who is ready to break the channel. You have the Abaddon, who is ready to aphotic shield whoever they're channeling it on to dispel them. So it feels like two of their big ultimates have already been taken out of the game, even before the game has even started. And Team Sri Lanka, maybe, as you said, it's the comfort picks, right? But it feels they've kind of fumbled the draft.
I think I wouldn't say they're like they're messed up in the drafting phase. I would say that they're comfortable with that. That's it. Like I think you remembered like TI7 when Liquid was playing against Team Newbie, and when they were 2-0 down, then they went for that like, hey, let's just play whatever we want. Let's just play whatever we're comfortable. We don't need to make a combo out of it. Just play like if we can
I remember
win
the
this,
game,
that
right.
yeah, absolutely. So I
Let's
think they're
just go
going
with
for
what
that
we want to
strategy.
play and just move on, right? So yeah, so that's the strat. What? I'm sorry, what? So we so there's already a
30
kill
seconds
from
to
Nepal here on the Pudge. They just smoked up and went to the bottom rune, and Pudge was just surprised. So Team Nepal hanging around in the bottom side of the map, whereas Team Sri Lanka start to push at the Nepal's side of their room, but I think it's just going to be 2 for 2.
The battle begins.
Think as well, but no, not really 2 for 2. I believe it will be. Oh, never mind. It's 2 for 2. Never mind. You were right.
Right, so it's the Beastmaster mid, and I'm guessing the Abaddon offlane and the Meepo safe lane, right? So Team Nepal, they are gearing. I'm pretty sure that they will be, once this Beastmaster hits 6, they will be taking down those towers like pretty quickly, I guess.
Yep, absolutely. And
It's an Earthshaker mid.
I was expecting a Queen of Pain mid, but it's alright, I guess.
Okay. So like weird, but okay, sure, why not?
Oh, okay. So I understand now. Like they went for the range support there because Ogre is playing as the safe lane. So if they would put Earthshaker in the bot lane with Ogre, that would be a disaster for them as they won't be having the proper support. 2 melee heroes against a shaman is not a wise choice. So that's why they went for that Queen of Pain support so that they can easily go and harass their enemies just like they did right now.
Right, so Queen of that does make a lot of sense in theory again, right? But let's see how well this Earthshaker can perform in the mid. But Meepo, he is actually relatively not scared right now. Ooh, gets the hook on the Chen, but does not have his rot yet. The blood grenade has been used, but Chen, he does go down to the blood grenade. So excellent play by the Pudge, but meanwhile the Meepo, he is getting stampede on, but he's not really scared of that right now.
I don't think he need to be scared here because they're just having some fun there. They didn't believe that Chen would go down, but the hook connects, and yeah, that's that. But Maple, he's a tanky boy, and he went for that tango as well, so he's gonna be healed very soon. And look at how Beastmaster is controlling the runes. He took one and denied another one with his boar.
So what you may not know about me is I main invoker, right? So I do a lot of invoker stuff, right? So the most fun thing that I do as an invoker is just send a force spirit up top, I go bottom, right? And you have these heroes like Lina and these bottle heroes, right? You just ruin their day, absolutely. It's one of my favorite things about playing Dota, making someone else regret playing Dota.
But then again, why don't the players go for contest? I would definitely, if I have an invoker against me, I would definitely contest that rune even before he can go there.
I mean, you have the tornado, right? So even if you try to, go for the force spirit is not going to die that easily. And if you go towards where I'm going, I can just, tornado you up and something, I have a lot of things in my arsenal. So it's how do I put this? It's just an investment of time, right? So where do you want to invest your time in? Would you rather push the tower or would you rather, go for the runes? But the runes, you would like the runes, but it's tough. I don't know what to say, man. I'm the one doing the thing, right? But the Abaddon is the one doing the thing right now. Bottom lane, the QP is pretty low as well, but the Abaddon, with his relentless aphotic shields, will get the kill on the Ogre Magi. But the Meepo died in the meanwhile as well while we were discussing, rune spots.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Yep,
under
absolutely. Pudge died as well, but this time Pudge might go into the bot lane, but oh no, Earthshaker, somehow he went down as well.
So all devastations in all three lanes, I guess.
So this is the mistake Sri Lanka is making. If I was the Pudge, I would definitely go into the bot lane because that would be my perfect opportunity to take some kills as the Abaddon was under the tower, the Shaman was in the area as well. I could easily go and hook someone. Abaddon was very low, he had 200 or 250 HP available. Right now he has been more than 300, but that time he didn't have that much, so that would be very easy for Pudge to control the lane and make some plays out of it, but he did not go for that. That's the main problem for Team Sri Lanka, or maybe players who are panicking a lot. Look at that, Earthshaker is only level 5 and Beastmaster just gonna dive into the tower, kill him.
I mean, I think this is like you said, exactly what you said, the game sense for rotations, right? So that is one of the major issue of Team Sri Lanka right now. The team, any team that Team Sri Lanka is playing against is just outmaneuvering them in almost every lane. Like they push one lane, they're there for the other lane, and then it just cascades into them pushing your T3s within 20 minutes, right? But I think the more pressing issue is their lane dominance. I mean, Team Sri Lanka, they have not really won a single lane, I would say, throughout this whole tournament, throughout their whole showing. So I think that's a very major issue as well. Simple lane control.
I mean, if I put it like that, like in the bot lane, I don't know if you noticed, but
I
a
mean,
few
yeah,
minutes
the
ago, like
Williams lane, right.
the 1 minute ago, like they were using the aphotic shield onto the shaman, and the shaman was chasing the Queen of Pain and the ogre at the same time. Like when you see your Avernus or Abaddon using the aphotic shield on their support, you need to go on to the Abaddon. He doesn't have the ultimate ready. He doesn't have his aphotic shield onto him. You can easily, like literally, you can jump onto him and like deal so much damage, and you might even kill him. You never know. But they just ran. They just ran away from that position. They were like acting like that the shaman is the only hero available, and they wouldn't be able to kill him. That's why they ran. But it doesn't work like that.
Did you see the shaman diving headstrong into the tower right now? You saw that, right? So
yeah, absolutely.
I mean that is something like you do not want to see from a position 1 carry at around 7 minutes, right? So once again, TOP, she does get taken down, but it looks like they're more intimidated of the shaman rather than the Abaddon here. So the towers, they're already starting to fall one after the other. It looks like a repeat for game 1. It looks like a repeat for the other day for Team Sri Lanka. I don't really see them coming back from this, actually.
Look at Pudge. He is just randomly running into the enemy heroes. I don't know what to say here, but the ultimate is ready for the Shaker, and Shaker just gonna kill everyone there. Oh, not everyone actually, only the Mepo, but okay. Anyway, they're going for the Chen. I don't think they have enough damage or like disable to hold him down, and Chen will survive. But that was a beautiful echo, I would say. Like you're killing at least one, but that is the core of your enemy. So beautifully done.
I mean, yes, man, the absolute being for, zoo meta heroes, right? So these summons, these illusions, is absolutely terrible to play against. But I mean, that was the first time I actually saw the Earthshaker make any impact this game. I mean, you can look at the last hits right now. All 3 cores from Nepal are at the top, and even Chen is actually above one of their cores for Sri Lanka, so it's really not looking good. I mean, it's become a faction for Team Sri Lanka at this point.
Oh, wait a second. Queen of Pain is the carry?
Apparently, yes.
I have several questions.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So the Queen of Pain, the carry, was being chased around under her tower by the Shadow Shaman, right? So I mean, I have even more questions, but the answer that Nepal is giving right now is we're just like pushing the Beastmaster. He's unbothered, he's nonchalant, he's just steamrolling through the lane and just pushing these towers non-stop. Team Sri Lanka, they are looking to respond to this. I mean, multiple TPs had the Beastmaster. He might be in trouble in the mid lane. They are ganking up. Oh, the Centaur Storm gets 3 of them, but the Primal Beast, he is looking to smack him down. The Abaddon is here to try and help the Beastmaster, but the Aphotic Shield, it will come through the Pudge. He hooked something, I don't know what, but the big snake is here. The Echo Slam does a little bit of damage, I would say, but the Shaman does go down to it. Now the Beastmaster is still there. The Aphotic Shield will keep him alive for a little while, but Earthshaker, he might have overextended here. He's dead. They're 4-man. They lose 4 of them for 1 kill on the Shadow Shaman. The TOP, she's very low on mana, but they don't really see her right now.
The main fact is Queen of Pain doesn't have his ultimate to work with. Like if he had his ultimate in the last fight, the scenario would change. I don't think they
Absolutely.
would be losing like that. And you were saying about the Pudge, like I really appreciate the play coming in from Beastmaster. Like again, he's just using his
has fallen.
controlled unit to bait the hook. Like last time he used his hawk,
Radiant's
like
top tower is
he
under
thought of
attack.
that. Hey, I might get hooked, and he just put his hawk in front
So,
of
so
the
the
hook.
funny
and-
thing what happened, right? So the funny thing what happened was, I thought it was a courier,
Radiant's top tower
right? I thought it was a courier, and I know in my head that you can't really hook couriers, and
Yep.
I was just confused, like what? And there was a cacophony of things going on the screen, and I was like, did he just hook a courier? And after you just said what happened, right? So so that's what happened. Right, so I
It's
can
like
see
one of those
your
memes-
eye for the details right there.
Yeah, it's like one of those memes. Like, is that a bird? Is that a courier? No, it's the hawk. Anyway, we're seeing like Team Nepal went for the tier 2 this time in the bot lane, and they're willing to take the top tier 2 as well before they jump in. And but this time they are going on to the Mepo, but Mepo will survive with the net. But Ogre will see the Mepo not using any
Radiant's bottom
abilities.
tower has fallen.
Just gonna run away from that
Radiant's
position because
bottom
they need
barracks
the
are under
tower to save, they need racks to save as well. But Snake has been used. So let's see. Ooh, Earthshaker does use his ultimate. Oh my god, the Echo Slam won't be doing much about it. No one will fall, but Queen of Pain using his ultimate punch, missing the hook as well. And this time, no one falls from Team Nepal, but Sri Lanka will lose the Primal Beast and the Ogre as well.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yep. They can go for the hook onto the Mepo, but I think they'll be holding for a bit longer. If they could easily hook the Mepo, that would be a free kill, like a guaranteed kill.
Dire's courier has been killed. Dire's courier has been killed.
I mean, he went for the fight, he used his ultimate and then ran away. They don't have enough damage to work with here. Like, it's just level 1 ultimate. How do you, like, deal damage to your enemies? They have so many things, like they're controlling the ancient creep as well. That will give them an extra bit of HP. So how do you, like, kill them? Oh, the Earthshaker with the big Echo Slam, and you will fall. They're going on to the Abaddon as well. Abaddon has used his ultimate as well, and this time Jen doesn't have his ultimate ready. They can go for it easily, but no, Abaddon will turn on to the Earthshaker, but Earthshaker will survive. This time Primal is going for the Chen. No support. No, he won't be going for that much longer, and they need to save the base as well. They'll be coming back, but this time Punch TPing in, no, too deep, and they will cancel the TP as well. We might see another blink coming in. Yes, the position was not very well organized, but they might get the kill onto the Abaddon and the Chen as well. Abaddon is very low on HP, but Hook connects onto Chen. Chen got cut by the Pudge, and Chen will fall. They might go onto the Abaddon, but support is coming. Shaman doesn't have the ultimate ready, but he might have it within a few minutes.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. What's that? Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is falling.
I have nothing to say here, but then again, like they use almost all the ultimates available. Pudge is going for the buyback. He doesn't have the dagger to work with, but this time the Fisher will connect, dealing a bit of damage, but he doesn't have the shard so that he can like deal damage or the stun through the like Fisher and the second skill. But then again, they're going on to the chain again. Chain might fall there. He does. Nope. He doesn't have the ultimate, but Shackle will connect on to Primal Beast. Primal Beast will fall. They're going on to the Abaddon and on the... Oh no, another Echo Slam, I believe? No, never mind. Not the Echo Slam, but the second skill will connect, but he will fall as well. He does have the buyback. Oh no, Earthshaker, what have you done? He had the buyback, but he bought an item. Oh my god. That's not what you do, Earthshaker.
The game was pretty much over right there, right? So I can't really, blame him for it. Maybe, more pain for him. So congratulations to Team Nepal for their victory against Team Sri Lanka, right? But I was
Yep.
really hoping for a better game from Team Sri Lanka this time, but I remain a little disappointed with them, actually.
Well, I'm not really disappointed. I would say that it felt like they had fun, except for the Pudge, of course. Pudge didn't have that much fun, and I think he struggled the most in the game. I mean, the concept of Pudge is very strong. Like, I still like feel scared when I see they have a Pudge in the opponent. Yeah. Yep. 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 Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. And Nepal, they played very well. I would say like they were patient about everything, and they showed their skills into the game. And yeah, at some point I felt like they were like just chilling there, just playing a random game, something like that. But yeah, the combination. Sorry. Yeah. Yep.
Sri Lanka will
Yep, absolutely. And I think this time Nepal and India, they're both are like very strong candidates, and Bangladesh is also there. So Sri Lanka, they have one more game to go against Team India, but I don't think that will be. Something that will push them to top two. But then again, let's see what happens. And yeah, we need to end the stream now. We'll be coming back tomorrow with another game, of course, between Team India and Team Bangladesh. That is something you would not want to miss. And yeah, from the casting desk, I'm Ronito, and with me I have Guns and Aces. And ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Open Esports Student Games OXY 2025. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to follow the socials so that you don't miss any updates, and we'll see you tomorrow.